You've sent them off.
But I've got one other kid here, so I don't know how that's going to go.
Still here, and I'm buzzing to enjoy the rest of summer holidays now. Let's talk about something you can get involved in during these very summer holidays, and that are these brilliant tennis sessions that are taking place. Take a look. So Paul, fantastic afternoon. Tell us about Tennis for Free. What do you guys do?
Yeah, well, basically we run a weekly free tennis session for all members of the public, mums, dads, kids, grandparents. Everyone's welcome, doesn't matter what shape, size, level everyone is. It's a weekly session on at various parks throughout the UK and a number in the Birmingham area. And the idea is we run this session once a week, trying to attract tennis interest to the park, and then from that interest broad base we can forward people onto the wider pathway of tennis at the various clubs or other tennis activities that are going on in the local area.
And you're kind of hoping as a result that you might get some success stories sort of in the near future, people that can say, I've been to some of the Tennis for Free sessions and now I'm really good at tennis.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we have already some great examples. We've been going 13 years as a charity now, and we've got a girl #1 in the country, 12 and under, that was a couple of years ago. We've got a kid at American University, fully funded on an American scholarship for his tennis. And all of these people have just started out hitting a tennis ball, their first tennis ball hit at a Tennis for Free session, and they've just carried on their little journey and taken it in their own direction, and it happens to be of a successful one. But that's not really the main aim. Our main aim is just get as many people playing tennis, enjoying the sport. It's socially great, it's physically great, and it's a great family activity.
Now, you guys are in charge of running this particular session. Paul, first of all, where did it start for you? How did you get involved in this session?
I knew Paul Jessup, the chief exec, quite well, and heard the great work that they were doing as a charity. So I came to the council and said, can we do it here, please? And after about 6 months or so, they agreed to it, and here we are.
So James, what's it like running a session like this, and what sort of organisation does it take behind the scenes to see what we can see going on now?
Yeah, it's really good. We have children and adults here, which is great, and it's something I look forward to every Sunday. We've got a good team of coaches behind us who help every week, and we just put the equipment out and everyone knows what we're doing now.
Now, there are some fantastic sites across the West Midlands, but this one in particular is pretty beautiful. What is it about this site that you love to come to?
I think the fact that it's in the middle of the community, so we're out here doing the coaching and there's everybody walking past, and very regularly people will stop and have a look, and then hopefully next week or even that week they'll say, can we have a go? And it's courts are open, come in, and that's it. So lovely site.
So Owen, you're part of the session today, but this isn't your first time, is it? You've been coming before?
Yeah, I've been coming for about 4 months now.
How are you finding the sessions?
It's good fun, and it helps you develop your tennis skills.
So Kat, you've been coming for quite a little while here now, haven't you? Tell us how long you've been coming to these sessions.
It's been about a year now, yeah.
So how did you first find out about them?
Well, I started playing at the club in Lichfield, and I was told, there's this great free sessions on Sunday afternoons for all the family. So I started coming, and I think I've been coming ever since. So I think it was about summertime last year. So it's been great. We've had more and more people come, which is fantastic, and everyone tries to promote it a little bit on their own, because obviously it is a charity. So we try to do our bit, but I think it's been going really well.
And what's lovely is you kind of get this real sense of community, because there's so many people here all together. What do you think are the other sort of major benefits to coming down to sessions like this?
Well, I mean, I'm new to Lichfield, so I've moved back from Brussels, so I made a lot of friends since coming here, and I think it's that the kind of sense, and we tend to play outside, obviously, these sessions as well, which is nice, and there's local league going on, and you just get involved through sport, which I think is what sport is for. Obviously, if you're not doing it professionally, that's what it's for, yeah.
So Paul, here today at the session, you've got a little challenge, which was first done by none other than Andy Murray, wasn't it?
That's
What's this
right.
challenge?
He had a ginormous big mug, and from 10 yards away, he managed to get 14, I think it was, in 30 seconds. So we've been trying the challenge here at Tennis for Free, and our coach Paul over there, he got 6, which was pretty good. And so, yeah, how about you have a go?
So is that the best so far? Is that what I'm aiming for, 6?
Yeah, if you can do more than 6, then that's pretty good.
So 30 seconds.
30 seconds. So
Okay.
shall I time you?
All right. Well, any last-minute tips?
Well,
What's a good approach?
You either want to go for a bit of a kind of an over one here.
Oh, it went
which
in.
went straight
Congratulations.
in, and then or you can go a bit of a side there like that.
Okay.
But you'll probably be able to hit more of them quickly.
All right. Well, you might want to take a safe distance back over there, and I'll give it a go. Thank you very much. Sun's quite bright. I blame the sun. That's the first and last, I think. What's going to happen there? And he's hit a bit higher, a bit higher. Okay, try and avoid pull more from the bin. He'll bounce off. That could have gone in then. Okay, I'm going to try the other attempt. See if that doesn't work at all, does it? My mother would be. Oh no!
How'd it go, George?
One. At least, you know what? One is a terrible score, but at least I got one in. That's not too bad. You got 0. All brilliantly organised by the charity Tennis for Free. There we go. That's brilliant stuff. And this is definitely a brilliant time to make the most of the beautiful green spaces across Birmingham and beyond, because there are plenty more than just this one right here in Cannon Hill Park.